Good day, good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip. Let me turn on Instagram. There we go. Good day. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So, my passion is to support people in transforming their lives. I believe that is why I am here on the planet at this time. I am here to support you. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So if you need support, if you have been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am. You can send me a direct message on Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Ins- my watch is talking to me. You can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram at I am Rev Melissa. It's strolling there right at the bottom of your screen. If you are on Facebook and on YouTube, hey, Instagram, and we are streaming on New Thought Media Network. So let me know who's with me today because we are in our pivot series. We are in our pivot series, Shay, from Colorado. That's where we are this week. And seconds before the show came on, I was doing my walk. So this morning I decided, and I am sweating. This morning I decided that I want to get my morning walk in earlier because I didn't go to the gym today. Usually I'm at the gym on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. But today I didn't go to the gym. So I said, okay, let me do my walk then instead of since I'm not going to the gym. Woo! It took me some time to get out of the house. And then I'm talking to myself, Margaretta, saying, girl, go after the show. Go after the show. Because a lot of times I do my walk after the show. But I was like, wait a minute. I am the source of time. I have more than enough time to go do my walk. So I turned on the Get Rich One-on-One show. Today on Thursday is the Fiancé Files with Sekou and Fee. So I was listening to the show. I went out, did my walk, had a conversation with my tree, did a Facebook Live, and walked back home at 10:30 exactly to start the show. Nail biting, right? Nope, I felt fine. I was like, it's all good. It's all good. So, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, let's get into it. Let's get into our pivots. So, as a reminder of the definition that we're working with, the definition of pivot, one of them, to modify while retaining some continuity with its previous version. And the origins of pivot is hinge or hang. Hinge, which I love, and hang. And then yesterday I was sharing a definition from a spiritual perspective, a spiritual pivot. A spiritual pivot is an essential turning point where one turns away from outer help and towards the power of one's own inner wisdom. So turning away from the outer help, which can sometimes be overwhelming, can sometimes be not what you need, and turning within, pivoting within to your own inner wisdom, your own divine guidance, going within. So, where is the pivot? The pivot place is within you. The pivot place is within you, Linda. Yes, life is good and Linda loves living it. I know that's right, Linda. So, I've been asking you all this question, and I really appreciate your responses that you gave yesterday. What pivots have you made or are making in your way of being with yourself? So, oftentimes, when we say and people talk about pivots, oftentimes they're talking about a pivot they made in their career, a pivot they may have made in a relationship, a pivot, in that context. But I want to bring it closer. I want you to bring it closer to your way of being with yourself. Have you made pivots in the way that you are being with yourself? And yesterday we had on my soul brother, Sekou Wrights, and one of the things that he was sharing was about his pivots, the pivots he's made. Oh, y'all, I'm sweating. The pivots he has made since having the stroke. Mm. Y'all excuse me. Whew. And it's warm in the house. It's beautiful outside, y'all. So Sekou was sharing the pivots that he's made since having the stroke. And he also shared his beautiful new hoodie, hero hoodie, that represents um, the stroke that he had, that represents that. He's capturing that huge pivot in his life. And I found this quote that I shared because his sharing captures it so perfectly. A pivot is a change in strategy without a change in vision. A pivot is a change in strategy without a change in vision. And so I was thinking about that also as I was walking this morning. And I know Sekou would appreciate that because Get Rich One-on-One is all about getting rich, right? Financial freedom, right? And a a strategy, my vision for myself has always been financial freedom. I've always desired that ever since I was a little girl. And I thought I thought we were rich because for the most part I got what I wanted. And then I had the experience of going away to the Fresh Air Fund and staying with a real wealthy family, rich family, and seeing the differences between how they were living and how we were living. And there was a big difference that left a mark in me for sure. And I was like, I want to be rich. Like, for real. I want to be rich. And the pivot, that's my vision, to be wealthy so that I can give more, so that I can give more. And that's part of my vision. Living life in joy connected to my yes involves financial freedom. And the strategies, I thought the strategy was getting a job, working at a job for 20, 30 years, getting your pension, all of the things. And that's a fine strategy. I'm not knocking that strategy whatsoever. But my vision also developed into knowing that God is my source, not a job, not anything, but God. And I am resourced in a multitude of ways, including a job, including coaching, including all of the things, right? I am resourced. Those are the resources, and I have multiple resources. So those are my strategies. Yes. So we pivot by changing the strategy, but not changing the vision. My vision is to live life in joy, connected to my yes. That is my vision. And the strategies will shift, will evolve, will dissolve as I move forward in that strategy. So let me pause there and check in with you all. Shay shared, I just pivoted my strategy regarding my tiny home cooperative village from doing it all myself to accepting and asking for help and cooperation. Duh. Yes, Shay. Yes, we get to ask for support. Linda, I am routinely more gentle with myself now than I was for many years, but this has been more of a shift than a pinpoint pivot. A pivot is a shift. Yes, it is. It's a shift. It is a turning within when we talk about it from a spiritual lens. So, what are you turning towards, right? What are you hinging? Because the origin of the word pivot is to hinge. So, what are you hinging when something happens in your life? What do you hinge on, right? Hinge whatever is happening in your life on, you know what the next word I'm going to say? When something is happening, you pivot towards, you turn within your quality. You hinge whatever is happening in your life on your quality. So we have all selected qualities that we have made a commitment to embodying, embracing more fully for 2024. So when things happen, do you pivot, go within to your quality, access the energy, the power, the resource of your quality? That's what we get to do. We could pivot with our quality. We're going to do a roll call tomorrow of the quality. So, any challenges, barriers, concerns, disappointments, any fears you are having, hang it on your quality, right? Because pivot also means to hang. So, hang it on your quality. If your quality is abundance, hang whatever is going on in your life on abundance, on love, on connection, on confidence, on radical acceptance, on soaring, on steadfastness. Hang it on your quality. Pivot, turn within, and align yourself again and again and again with your quality. That is your strategy. You have a quality strategy that will never, ever fail you. Will never fail you. So I love this other quote that I found about pivots. And this is by Jeff Goins. Pivoting isn't plan B, it's part of the process. Pivoting isn't plan B, it's part of the process. So we might be thinking that we need to have a fallback plan, but our vision is not a fallback plan. Our vision is our purpose. Our vision is our passion. Our vision is what we love to do. Our vision is what we are here to give in the world. It's not a plan B. You may just be taking another strategy to get there. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense to you all. So, spiritual pivots are part of our life path. We're on the path. We are on the path, even when it feels like we have taken a deep detour. The detour will still get us to our path. Just stay steadfast, stay and move forward confidently in the direction of your vision. That is where you are going. That is where I am going. That is where, guess what? We are already. So this is the things that we get to do. So don't give up on your vision. If it seems like nothing is working right now, Rev Melissa, I hear what you're saying, but that is not my experience right now. Okay, I get it. I have felt that way myself, but don't give up. Don't give up on your vision. Don't give up on your purpose. Don't give up on what you are passionate about. There is always a way when there is a willingness. So don't give up. Lean into your quality, lean into the source, lean into love, lean into yourself within. Go within. Hang it there. Hang it there and listen, be prayerful, be still, and then move. Take action. Take action. Yes? So let me end today by just saying, don't give up on your passion. Don't give up on your purpose. Don't give up on your vision. You may just be at a point of pivoting. And the pivot place is within. And if you need any support as you go through this pivot, I am here to support you. Just reach out to me and we can set up some time to talk. Send me a direct message at I am Rev Melissa on Facebook or on Instagram, and we will connect. So we're not in this alone. We were not made, I was just sharing this with somebody the other day. We were not made for struggle. We were made for glory. We were made for joy, because that is what we are. That is who we are. So challenges come. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Obstacles come. Yes, they do. Sometimes it seems hard. Yes, it does. But that's not the whole story. That is not the whole story. So we get to pivot and we get to go within and we get to know again and again and again who and whose we are. That's what we get to do. And we get to use our quality to support us in doing so. So if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say quality, what I'm talking about is selecting a high vibration energy. Mine for 2024, one of them is soaring, another is surrendering, high vibration. And that is the quality that I am embodying and embracing and expressing more fully this year. So if you have one, just came to mind, you could put it in the comments and I will add you to our ever growing list of qualities for 2024. And we will do a roll call tomorrow. All right. All right. So thank you all. I'll do one more check-in on comments before we move into some joy news. So Shay, pausing is also a part of the process I found. Divine timing. Well, Shay, you know how I feel about a pause, right? I'm all about the pause. Pausing, taking a deep breath, regrounding yourself, and just being still within yourself. And when I say a pause, I'm not talking about hours and hours and hours. Shifts happen so quickly when we go within and we take a deep breath or two or three. We pause, we pray, we pivot. 3 P's. Pause, pray, pivot. Yes. And the prayer is affirming the truth of who you are. Or the prayer is, help me, God. Whatever is needed at the time, it's all good. All right. Good day, Mara. It's good to see you from San Jose, love. It's good to see you. So let's get into some joy news. So last night we had a wonderful time with our community cafe. Our community cafe is part of the offerings that we give at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister. And so we meet every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And it's just to give you like that little midweek boost, right? And so last night we did visioning, where we just connect to God's idea, with love's idea, with source's idea for our life. And it's based on the work by Michael Bernard Beckwith. So we had a wonderful, powerful visioning session last night. And that happens the first Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. So every Wednesday we do something different. The second Wednesday we do prayer. The third Wednesday we do self-care for our caregivers. And the fourth Wednesday we do energy with Shay. And so we have an amazing time, and it's open and free to everyone. So please share the joy news about that. You can go to rocklandcsl.org, and the Zoom link is there under Community Cafe Events. So what else is happening this Sunday? I am so excited, y'all, because we are in the month of May, and at Rockland CSL, the theme for May is celebration. The theme for May is celebration. So we are celebrating the month of May, and the month of May is especially special to me because May 6th was my official installation as the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. So that happened last year, and it was an amazing ceremony. And so I decided to make May celebration month. So join us. We are in person this Sunday at Rhino Comedy. That's right. We have service at a comedy club. And we have a wonderful time. It's in Suffern, New York. So if you're in the New York, Connecticut, New Jersey area, please join us. Rockland County area, please join us. If not, you can catch the service on Zoom. So you could be with us in the Zoom room. Service is at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And we also live stream on Facebook. So all the information about Rockland CSL can be found at rocklandcsl.org. Okay? So this Sunday, we kick off our celebration month with the message that I'm giving called Celebration as Praise. Celebration as Praise. Because I think we need to do more praising and New Thought. New Thought can be so heady, so intellectual. And there, in my opinion, there is more space for praise. So I love praise. I love glorifying. I love all of that deliciousness. And it's a feeling, right? Praise is a feeling. So celebration as praise. That is the message on Sunday. So join me 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time at rocklandcsl.org for the information. Please save the date. Oh, the other thing that happens on Sunday is Sunday in Praise, the other sip where I share an inspirational talk. And that is always a replay of a previous inspirational message that I've given, usually at Rockland CSL. So those are your two options for Sunday. And then save the date. We have our next meditation with the full moon on May 23rd, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, streaming on New Thought Media Network. We do a full spiritual practice with the energy of the moon. So we go deep, we release, we embrace. It is a wonderful, wonderful practice. So join me, mark your calendars now, May 23rd, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. I want to end the show by just shouting out my soul brother and my soul sister. So please support Sekou Wright's Get Rich One-on-One show on Monday through Fridays, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. It's all about financial literacy and financial freedom. So catch his show. And also, Sekou has released a new hero hoodie just in time for May Stroke Awareness Month. So May is also Stroke Awareness Month. And so Sekou has released a new hoodie that has the representation of the stroke with a red ribbon. You can go to sekouwrites.com and make your purchase of the hoodie today and support Sekou by watching his show. And then please support the Fee King show. Support Fee King. Fee King is Sekou's fiance, and she has a show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And her show is all about fitness and finances, and it's very inspirational. So please support Fee King on Facebook and on Instagram. And she always has a fitness challenge. And the next one is starting, I believe, on Monday. So follow them both on social media. As always, I am so appreciate your presence. I see you, Black Icon 111. That's one of my soul brothers. Tunde, it's good to see you. I see you, my point of light. It's good to see you, everyone joining in on Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow. We will wrap up the Pivot series tomorrow with a quality roll call. All right. So where are we pivoting? We're pivoting within with our quality. Yes. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.